your sink doesn't flush. Hila, what is your opinion on vomiting in the sink versus vomiting in a toilet?
This is a big one, Chad. This is a big one, okay?
I'm asking Elo's opinion.
Wait, can I do a counterpoint? Just don't get drunk enough to throw up. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so the context of the situation, it's the first time I went out drinking since my dad passed away. So I was having a great time, and it was one of my coworkers' birthday. I was with the people that I love, and we hopped around to 7 different bars. The last bar we went to, some guy was harassing us, calling me a cunt, and like yelling at my friends.
To be fair,
I am a cunt. No. To be fair, you were being a cunt. No, I was the only that could defend my friends. Everybody else was just as drunk as I was, but I was the one that was like, can you leave, and like harassing him back. But I couldn't do that without drinking more.
So confident. She was so confident.
I was the only one that got him to go away.
So
everybody
confident.
Everybody else that I was with, they just fucking sat there.
Go away.
That doesn't work.
We don't want you around.
That doesn't work. So anyways, I told him to off, and I continued to drink like another drink and a half, and then I started vomiting at that bar. My friend Maddie was rubbing my back while I was puking, and the employees were yelling at us saying, 1 person to a stall only. And she was like, but the door's open, she's just puking and I'm taking care of her. And the employee was like, no. So I had to like cut a tie on my vomit and go back out. And when I came back out, the guy was still there. The guy like came back because I left. So I came back and was like yelling at him some more. And then somehow we got home, and I was just vomiting on the floor at Charlie's and yelling at some guy that was being mean to my friends. God forbid a girl doesn't want to lay her head on a toilet anymore. Like, God forbid a girl wants to throw up in the sink, my own sink, and then I had to sleep on the couch.
You did not have to sleep on the couch.
No, I did, because Tristan doesn't like drunk people.
That's true. But you didn't have to sleep on the couch.
No, I did.
You're like a sad puppy that knows that they did something wrong, and you're like, I have to punish myself.
I had to sleep on the couch, or I would have felt even worse, because he would have been like, ew.
I would not get mad.
No, you wouldn't be mad, but you would say, ew.
Yeah, that's the worst thing in the world, is your partner just going, ew.
Yeah, I had just been throwing up at Charlie's. Why do you think I chose not our toilet? I wanted to throw up in my own fucking sink because I didn't want to feel gross anymore. So I couldn't go to bed because then you would be like, ew.
What would I be like?
Ew. I didn't want to feel any more gross, chat. That is why I threw up in the sink. They had time to yell at you for being in a stall with 2 people, but not to get his ass out, because they have people that stand at the stalls, like the entrance to the bathroom.
So they want to make sure people aren't having sexual intercourse.
Yeah. So
and also to make sure that there isn't anybody going in to harass somebody else in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's actually genuinely good that they have that, because that is a common thing at bars. Drunk people going in to be creeps. It
was a very loud place. There was no way to tell like what he was saying to us. It probably just looked like a conversation. You don't get why people drink? I would say I drink
to forget.
Literally. To forget my anxiety. I have such a better time in certain situations if I can just like get the over my anxiety. It pisses me off so much. Like sometimes, like I'm on medications for it, but sometimes it just doesn't, like sometimes it just takes over and there's nothing I can do about it. And I am terrified of like Xanax and like situational anxiety meds. Like when we go to TwitchCon, that is so anxiety triggering for me. I have so much fun at TwitchCon.
She has to drink.
I have so much fun at TwitchCon.
It's not my fault. I have to drink. I'm just messing with you. What? Go.
But some parties are so terrifying.
Type shit.
I can't survive. Like I would just leave. If I didn't have a drink with me, I would just leave. But when I have a drink, it's like I feel like I can act like a normal person, which is like sad, I guess, but whatever. It's not.
No, that's why alcohol exists. It's a social lubricant. It literally does exactly what you're saying.
Like TwitchCon is like the highest extreme point of like I literally can't hang out with some of these people and go to these parties and go out to dinner without a drink, because I will like want to die and have to leave early. Like that's the most extreme version. Places at like here in Denver with people we know in like a chill normie situation, majority of the time I don't have to drink, will be such a better experience. I don't know. Like if Tristan ever asked me like, hey, tonight let's just not drink, 100% I'm fine. I don't like to get like super up though. That night was just a very special occasion. And I think the last time before then, when some girl was harassing me, I feel like I drink too much when people harass me.
Yeah, because that's the anxiety, and then you're like chasing your...
I'm like, oh, the alcohol's not working.
Make it go away.
I just like alcohol sometimes. Leave me alone. See, I'm the same way, Andrew. I just also like alcohol. I like whiskey. It tastes good. Also, you're allowed to poison yourself however you want as long as it doesn't hurt other people.
Nobody's encouraging anybody to poison themselves.
Yeah. That's why I drink so much to where I throw up, and Tristan has never had a sip of alcohol, so.
And every single time that she does it, I go, that was really fucking dumb, and I don't like that, and it's unattractive.
That's why I didn't come upstairs that night, because he would have said, ew.
It is, ew.
He would have said, ew,
it's
Chad.
gross.
He admits it. He's like, I wouldn't be mad. You would say ew.
I'm not mad at you. I'm grossed out. Big difference.
AKA you.
She knows that I hate being around people that are like sloppily drunk. Like I just hate being around people that are just like annoyingly drunk. She'll like come home and she's like super drunk. And she's like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, it's fine. I'm not mad. I just don't like you as much as I like you normally. That's all. That's it. You're just slightly lower on the scale to me.
Slightly low, but you still have titties, so you're not that low.
You're just slightly less loved. If you're at 150% loved, you're at 149% tonight.
That feeling that you have for me is the same exact feeling, if not worse, when I heard you say boss in front of me.
That is, yeah, and I'm forbidden from ever saying that, and yet you get to go be drunk all the time.
No, you're not. It's just if you ever say it, I'm gonna say ew.
And then you're gonna run around and tell all of our friends that I code switched at the gym.
Yeah, and then
it's code switching. That's all that it is. It's just code
about
switching.
How you hate drunk people and you don't like it when I'm drunk. You find me less attractive, so I can go tell all our friends that you say boss. And I'm
not embarrassed to say boss. I'm not embarrassed that I said boss.
I'm not embarrassed that
C-Dog
after
VA.
my dad died, I wanted to
C-Dog
vomit in the
VA
sink.
says boss, and he's really cool.
Yeah, but he's not you.
You think C-Dog's cooler than me?
I don't know C-Dog.
Yeah, but you said he's allowed to say it.
Because he's not you.
You told me he had the pass.
I don't make out with people who say boss.
You wouldn't make out with C-Dog? He's really attractive.
Also,
do you think he's cooler than me?
You can give bunnies lettuce, just not iceberg lettuce. That's fine. Why not iceberg lettuce? It gives them runny poo-poos. It is the watermelon of leafy greens.
What's the yellow watermelon, chat? I've heard about it recently, and I want to find it.
Cantaloupe.
No, it's not a cantaloupe. Okay, if you're saying a honeydew, you're colorblind. Sorry to tell you. That's not.
Yellen?
No, it's actually it's a thing.
Maybe it's just called yellow watermelon.
No, it's something I heard of recently.
Where's that guy that was Googling
It's an
shit?
orange. You're an idiot. Ban that guy.
Jarvis, what is a yellow watermelon? That looks like AI.
That's not AI. A rennick yellow watermelon.
Rennick.
But yeah, it looks like a watermelon from the outside, but then you cut into it and it's yellow. It's super cool.
Piss melon, piss melon, piss melon. Piss melon, piss melon, piss melon. We need to try some piss melon.
I'd go crazy on some piss melon, I'll be honest.
And then from the beer guy, several varieties exist, including yellow crimson, yellow melon, and yellow flesh melon. What the?
Yo, sacrificial fool. Thank you so much, dude. Boss.
Chad, I gotta go.
Thank you so much, boss. Really appreciate that, fam.
So you're not saying it seriously, though. It's when you say it seriously.
I don't know how to say any
chill
different.
runs down
I
my
just am
spine.
who I am, and you don't like who I am.
Mixed emotions about being known as the beer guy. Do you want to be called Jarvis? Jarvis, what is a piss melon called?
Jarvis, pull up a picture of the piss melon.
Sub goal hasn't updated. How am I supposed to know that? 350. Get the piss melon off the screen.
He's an arsonist on a noble quest to escape the